It's your boy Dennis Holmes in the building. I'm here with my co-host Chadwick George. How's everything going, Chad?
How we doing today, man?
Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good in the hood.
I'm all right. I ain't gonna say I'm great. My team lost yesterday, but it is what it is.
I know the feeling. I can't even talk about my team because I made a bet with Ryan Thomas and I lost it.
Yeah, are you talking about the Tennessee or are you talking? Which one are we talking about?
I can't talk about the Eagles.
Oh, I forgot you guys did lose, but we'll get into. You guys are killing me too. I don't know. Everybody's killing me, man. All my teams. Carson Wentz is killing me. I keep defending the guy, and he looks bad. I ain't gonna blame it all on him. He got destroyed on the offensive line again. But 2 picks. It's like he's throwing 2 picks per game. I don't know if he likes throwing 2 picks per game. That's his MO. Like, hey, I'm gonna throw 2 picks and then maybe we'll be able to come back. It kills me though.
No comment on that. I said no comment.
Yeah, you can't talk about him. But hey, if Ron was here, I would tell him that I know he's happy probably about Dan Quinn getting canned. I'm almost positive he's happy. But
yeah, he was very excited about that.
Good. I mean, I would be too. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would be too. The guy's been throwing your organization to crap for a little while now after that Super Bowl. Probably time for a new scenery change. But let's go ahead and get into it. You definitely got to talk about. Let me say congratulations and start off by saying congrats to the Los Angeles Lakers for winning the NBA championship, the bubble championship, NBA championship. For the better team out there. You can tell that the Heat got exhausted and the Lakers came out there to play. They said, hey, we're not playing any longer. Like we're gonna finish this in game 6. And that's what they did. They finished it in game 6. And it was by a clear margin. I mean clear. I mean, as soon as the Heat thought they were gonna come back in the game, they said no. It's time to put it down. But to the Heat, to my team, congrats for even being there. You definitely pushed them to 6 games. Most people say sleeper 5. You're pushing them to 6 games. Jimmy, you the man. I don't know why Philly didn't want. Well, let me not say Philly didn't want you. You didn't want to be there. But Philly fans did talk crap about you when you leave. I love you, Jimmy. I can't wait for next year. I can't wait for what the future beholds for my team. We need one more player. I can't wait to see who we get in the free agency / draft. But to LA, congrats on that. What was your take on the game series? Anything like that?
I think everything was good. To be honest with you, Jimmy, it's bittersweet to see Jimmy over there balling. You know what I mean? I wish him nothing but the best, but it's like, damn, man, I really wanted him to stay in Philly. But he wasn't feeling the coaching staff, so he left. He wanted to be out. And I'm not
crazy.
mad.
If he would have waited 1 year, he would have actually got a new coaching staff, which is funny. He would have got Doc Rivers.
What's up, everybody?
What's good, Ron?
The other way around.
Hey, Ron, you ready for your Braves to lose tonight, man?
He ain't no Braves fan.
I don't have no baseball team.
Okay, fair enough. You lucky.
You got a basketball team though.
I don't got no basketball team.
He like the Hawks.
Yeah.
No.
He used to have Atlanta Hawks.
Dennis, what's going on with Philly?
We're gonna talk about that later.
I don't know what's up with the Sixers. They've been acting stupid.
Oh, you talking about the Sixers? Okay,
I'm talking about the Eagles.
The Atlanta Falcons done fired their head coach, so they doing pretty good.
But
look, they trading pretty lightly right now. They doing pretty good right now.
But look, I'm gonna say this. Thank God, Chad. See, this is how you gotta be like this, player. Look, thank God, Dan Quinn gone. Thank God.
Like I said, I knew you had to be happy when he got fired. I'm like, I know Ron's over there happy.
Boy. I almost ran around the block of Food Town where I live at because I'm so happy Dan Quinn and Thomas Demetro gone.
Yeah, they got both of them up out of there, which is, I mean, I understand they got both of them up out of there, which is funny.
That's what Sharon said. The Lakers won. Life is good.
Yeah, life is okay. I mean, I can't be mad, and I told people that, Dennis, you know, I'm a big Dwight Howard fan, so I wanted him to get a ring. I'm a big Rondo fan. I wanted him to get a ring. I'm a big LeBron James fan. I wanted him to get a ring. So I can't be mad that they won.
I've been hearing some comments. The Miami Heat might be trading him for people.
Yeah, they might trade Gordon Dragic. Well, Gordon Dragic is a free agent. They're trying to
Not him.
They're trying to get they're trying to get another superstar there, so they might be trading some of our young players. I mean, trading some of our younger players. Not Bam, but they might be trading Tyler Hero, maybe a Duncan Robinson.
I was thinking Jimmy Butler.
No, they're not trading Jimmy. Jimmy's there. He's there for the long run. They're not trading Jimmy.
No.
They're looking to add another superstar there. They're looking to try to get Giannis, to be honest with you. But they're gonna have to trade a lot to get him. So they're gonna have to trade a Tyler Hero, a Kendrick Nunn, a Duncan Robinson, and a first-round pick for him. So if that's the route they want to go on, then Pat Riley, which I trust Pat Riley, and Pat Riley I trust, obviously. But if that's the route you want to go on, we're gonna lose our young talent. But I think that would help a little for sure. Shout out to Anthony Davis and LeBron though. I can care less about everybody else on the team unless your name is Rondo and my boy Dwight Howard, because everybody else I'm not a big fan of. But those 4 people, shout out to them though. They definitely deserved it. Anthony Davis, and then you saw yesterday how dominant LeBron James is.
Since we're giving out shout outs, let me give out shout outs to my two Philly natives over there, Philly Cheese and the Morris twin. Let me give a shout out to them too.
So,
getting the championship.
The question I pose to you guys real quick. Are we ready? I mean, I know I kind of feel like it's just to the extent LeBron is always getting put down to the point where he's not the number 1 player in the league anymore. Are we ready to say he's still the number 1 player in the league? I think he is. I'm going to be quite honest with you. At year 17, I still think LeBron is still the best player in the league right now. I know why I was saying Kevin Durant, I was saying Kawhi Leonard, but I was get stuck in a moment. You get stuck in a moment. It's been stuck in a moment. This guy's consistent every single year.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this.
I get what you're saying.
I think LeBron will be the face of the NBA for like the next 5 years.
No, I don't think that. But I don't think he's gonna be the next 5 years. I think LeBron will actually be done in the next 2. I think he's gonna be done in the next 2 years. I'll be quite honest with you.
And this why I say that, because his son in high school?
Yeah, but he's like young though. He's like a sophomore. He's a sophomore, I think, already.
Okay, but he trying to get his son. He trying to get the Lakers to draft his son for the future.
They're gonna draft him, man. I don't think they're gonna draft him. I don't think he's gonna be that good. No offense to Bronny.
Wow.
I don't think he's gonna be that good though.
Wow.
Unless he has some type of growth spurt and I see something, but I mean he's still young. Anytime I watch him though, I'm not overly impressed with him or anything like that. I mean, I see a lot of good younger basketball players that look way better than him. Way better than the guy. So but he's still young though. So like I said, keep that in mind.
What?
Kellen said LeBron's the boat.
The boat?
What is that?
The boat. What the boat mean, Kellen?
What the boat mean, Kellen? Yeah. I know he's a LeBron hater. I need to hear what the boat means. I think it solidified Dwight Howard as a first ballot Hall of Famer also. It is. No. It did.
No.
Absolutely.
No.
This absolutely solidified him as the first ballot Hall of Famer.
I think he was the first ballot Hall of Famer.
I think he was the first ballot Hall of Famer already before, but now he has a ring. He's the first ballot.
Dwight Howard could have a ring a long time ago.
No, he couldn't. With who?
Orlando Magic?
No, he wasn't going to beat the Lakers. That Lakers.
I just saying, they did go, player.
He wasn't beating them. Boy.
He said the boat means best of our time.
He's a top 3 player in ever played a game. I guess you could say best. Yeah, he's the best of our time, but he's a top 3 player of all time for sure, though. I ain't gonna shortchange the guy. He could not. He wasn't gonna beat that Lakers team. Come on now, Ron. Come on. You can't really believe that he was gonna beat that Lakers team.
Yeah. You talk about you give Dwight Howard a lot of credit. You the one that said Dwight Howard is a Hall of Famer. And
yeah, you can be a Hall of Famer. Charles Barkley didn't beat Michael Jordan. He wasn't expected to beat Michael Jordan either. Let's be real here.
Let me say this. Let me say this.
Who did Charles Barkley have on the Rockets?
The Rockets. It was the Suns.
And the Rockets.
I'm talking about when he went to the finals against Michael Jordan.
Oh, you know, ain't nobody was gonna beat Mike. You already know.
So can I not say the same thing that Kobe team that he had against that Magic team? They weren't gonna beat him. They were outmatched in every aspect except for the big man.
I said it was a tie. Can we agree to it? The both team was stacked.
No, they wasn't.
Yes, they were. If you gonna look at that Orlando Magic team,
they wasn't supposed to be there.
They weren't. They weren't supposed to be there.
They wasn't supposed to be there.
They weren't.
That was supposed to be LeBron.
That was supposed to be LeBron Kobe. That was the LeBron Kobe that was supposed to happen. That we never got to see.
Okay, now get past that. Throw all that LeBron out the window. Was the Orlando Magic stacked that year?
No.
They weren't.
They wasn't stacked that year
at all.
As a matter of fact, their second best player hurt his shoulder and was out the whole year.
I'm about to say their best player that year obviously was Dwight Howard. Their second best player, arguably, probably was Hedo Turkoglu, because I think Rashard Lewis didn't play half of the year. I think
he played in that finals.
He didn't. He wasn't. I mean, like I said, I think he averaged 15 or 16.
Jameer Nelson played in that finals, but he wasn't himself.
Right.
I can't sit here and say when you have a Kobe Bryant on the team, a Paul Gasol on the team, I can't sit here and say that Lamar Odom was averaging 17 points a game. That team wasn't the same.
And Meta World Peace.
Yeah, that team wasn't the same. Come on now, we can't say
that. Chuck Thomas said Durant when healthy is number one, and Giannis when he gets help. LeBron won his last ring unless he teams up with Kawhi, Durant, or Luka or Giannis. Chuck Thomas also said he just made a big bowl of chicken and noodles with biscuits and mashed potatoes, chilling on this Chargers game. Will LeBombard said Jordan is the GOAT. Said, okay, I can agree, because he's not the GOAT. Adam said, F you all. Chuck Thomas says MJ will always be the GOAT and Magic is still second in my opinion. LeBron just passed Kareem and Bird in my opinion on my list. GOAT is based on the things that he does in the games, and that he does in the games and the big games, and Magic still got him. Dwight Howard and J.R. Smith are the type of dudes who got an A on a project with contributing anything was contributing anything to it. Without contributing anything to it. Okay.
I don't agree with that because in the finals he didn't play that much because they were playing small ball, like I said they were gonna do. But the series before that, when they put Dwight Howard in the starting lineup, the series turned around. Jokic wasn't doing literally anything. I guess we just are forgetting that whole series, where Jokic didn't do anything when Dwight Howard got in the starting lineup because Dwight was putting the straps on him. That's besides the point. I want to go back to Chuck's comment where he said that Durant was one when healthy and Giannis when he gets help.
I don't know what Durant we getting after this.
I don't know what Durant we're getting, but
I don't know what Durant we getting. No offense to Durant. I mean, I'm hoping I'm getting the same Durant, but
I'm hoping because I'm a big Kevin Durant fan. If anybody, that's my second favorite player of all time. Big Kevin Durant fan. But I don't know what Kevin Durant fan I don't know what Kevin Durant I'm gonna get from all this. I'm hoping that it's the same Kevin Durant. But we have to realize, guys, year 17, LeBron James is still averaging almost a triple-double, getting his team to the finals. I think it's hard to dispute that he's not the best player in the league. I kind of just think it's hard to dispute that. Any team, anywhere he goes to, the team has success. Anywhere he goes to, the team has success.
All right.
Yeah, he had 1 year he didn't make the playoffs last year, but guess what? The next year when he said, hey, I vow to get this team to the finals, that team got to the finals. So for us to say he's not the best player in the league, no, he's the best player in the league, man. At year 17, this guy's the best player in the league. That's
I don't believe that the Nets will be as good as everybody expected.
I
want them to be. I want them to be. I just don't believe it's gonna happen.
I'm gonna say this. Mentally, I think KD is soft as cotton candy.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Get us kicked off the internet.
Right. Look, KD be watching everywhere.
KD got a burner account. Now he got a burner account.
Adam
Scheffler guy in the comments that said "F you all." That might be him.
but for real, basketball and any sports is a mentally sport, right?
Yeah, it's a mental.
So you cannot be soft when people say this and that about you. You can't be soft.
You can't be, but I mean, I don't think I don't think it's ever affected him truly and really.
If he go after somebody tweets something by KD, he go right after them.
Well, no one's saying that LBJ is the GOAT. What I'm telling you, he's his number one player right now in the league right now. No one's saying he's the GOAT. You gotta listen.
No, I'm saying.
I said he's the number 2 or number 3 player behind Kareem. If he's on number 3, he's behind Kareem. If he's number 2, that means he had a Kareem. I don't have Magic ahead of Kareem, though. I would never have Magic ahead of Kareem, ever in my life. But yeah, congrats to these guys.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for them burner accounts, Ryan.
I would say, Ron, you know, KD be watching, man. I'm telling you, he everywhere, Ron. You be watching. He's like, better watch out.
Yeah.
LeBron became the only ever player with 4 NBA Finals and 4 regular season MVPs. I mean, 4 Finals MVPs. I'm sorry, and 4 regular season MVPs. Happy ending that, like once again. Guy's a beast. We know this. But we'll talk about Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis joins a long, well, I guess I wouldn't say a long list, but a good list of people that has won NCAA championships, NBA championships. Now, my question really and truly, because a lot of times when these players won their NBA championships, they were the best player. I mean, they were the best player on their teams. Would you say that Anthony Davis can go into that list? Like literally everybody on this list right here, they were the best player on their teams when they played in the NBA and in the NCAA as far as such. Would you go as far as such to say Anthony Davis was the best player on the Lakers team this year?
No.
No.
No?
No.
Why not?
I did not see him take over no game. Like big time games.
See him take over no, I'm not. I was gonna say I didn't see him. I did see him take over a finals game. I saw him take over 2 finals games. I did.
So he had more points than LeBron.
You don't have to have 4 points to take over a finals game, but I mean he did. I think in 2 games. But you don't have to have more points to take over a finals game. Taking over a finals game.
It's like they go back and forth. It is like Will said,
right.
It's debatable.
It's very debatable. The 1 minute LeBron James will have a good game, then the next minute AD will have one.
Hey, Justin Herbert's a beast. I don't know if anyone just saw that pass. Sorry to go off of it, but this guy's a beast. I'm sorry once again. Every time that I see this guy throw a touchdown, you're gonna hear me say I'm sorry for saying he was gonna be a typical Oregon quarterback. I'm sorry, Justin Herbert. I am truly.
So
I'm just Justin Herbert. I'm just waiting for you to do the typical Oregon thing you do.
I don't know if he's going to. I mean, did you see that last touchdown pass? I just don't know if he's going to.
We'll find out.
He just had pressure by Cameron Jordan and Sheldon Rankins on the run, and he threw it on the run perfect pass to Keenan Allen. I mean, that was beautiful.
I think he's something special for that team.
Sharon said 80 was the best in the bubble, but not all season. I can agree with that also.
Right.
20-something days clean, man.
Chuck Thomas said 7-0 Chargers. He said he missed it, so 6-0. All right. So, last thing, future outlook. Do we have any teams that we feel like were bad this year is going to get better in the NBA next season?
That was bad this year and everything gonna get better?
or any team that you think is going to improve and possibly make a run to the finals, next
I don't know
year.
about a finals run, but I know they're going to be in the postseason. I'm saying the Phoenix Suns.
I think they will too.
I'm saying the Phoenix Suns. Another team that I think that's going to be making a playoff run this season, New Orleans.
You think?
I
I
think it's going to
would
be New
say
Orleans.
I would say the Blazers.
I think the
Blazers
Blazers
are-
too. Why are you saying New Orleans? Wait.
New Orleans, it looked like B.I. them got his position and he going to be all right. So with Zion coming back, I think they're going to be a nice 1-2 punch. Now, this whole thing depends on what
Mr. Ball.
what ball are we going to get? Are we going to
You
get the
gonna
one
get
that his
the
dad?
same
Are
one?
we going to get the one that his dad hyped up and thought that we was going to get?
Yeah.
Or are we going to get the ball that barely plays ball? Like, what ball are we going to get?
So Sharon said Memphis. I can see that. They got a good young team over there. I can definitely see that. Nets. Obviously, everyone's gonna say the Nets for sure. I mean, I think the Nets actually are gonna end up being close to the finals. Close to the finals. I don't know if they're gonna make it. I say close though.
I don't think they got enough. I don't trust.
Go ahead.
I don't trust their point guard.
You don't trust Kyrie?
No.
Oh shit!
And
You
this
don't trust
why.
Kyrie?
Had Kyrie play a full season?
I mean, no, but I don't think he has to.
Okay.
Has Kawhi played a full season?
Wait, hear me out, player.
Okay, all right.
Do you think he will step up to be that leader?
He doesn't have to.
Yes, he do.
No, he don't.
Because that's why he wanted his own team anyway.
This is not his team.
But
He's not the best player. He's not the best player on his team.
I know that. You know that.
He hasn't been the best player on his team. I mean, he was the best player on the Celtics, but he hasn't been the true best player on his team for a year since he was at the Cavaliers when he first drafted him.
Right. I know that. You know that. Ray Charles know that. Stevie Wonder to see that.
I mean, he knows that too, though. I don't think he doesn't know that. He knows that. He knows he's not the best player on his team. Like, I promise you he knows this because everyone in the league knows that Kevin Durant, if he's healthy.
I don't think after the first year when he was on the Celtics, he was the best player on the team.
Right. Then
After that, I don't believe he was the best player on the team.
Then after he went down with that injury, Boston was like, we don't need you. We made it to the playoffs already.
Right, I can agree with that, but I don't think he thinks he's the best player on his team. I'm going to be quite honest with you here. What I will say is that I think Brooklyn will be back next year. I think Brooklyn will make it close to the conference finals. Close. Another team is the Warriors. They're going to be back in position to win.
But I gotta say Toronto.
Yeah, but I think Toronto's going to always be a consistent playoff team like they have been for the last 8 years or so.
I think this Kyle Lowry last year though, ain't it?
Yes, next year is his last year, I think, right?
I think they're gonna sign him again.
He come back home.
I don't think.
Was he 30?
I don't think he would go nowhere else.
I'm saying, is he 30?
I think he passed 30. He probably my age. I think he about 35.
You think he's 35? I don't think he's 35.
I think he's my age, yeah.
Sure.
I know we was in high school together, so I think.
Well, I mean, he might be 35 then,
or maybe 33. One of them two.
I think he is 33 or 34. He might be 35. He's 34. He's 34.
If I were him,
I'm not wasting any money on him.
I would stay right there in Toronto.
He come to Philly. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not wasting any money on him. I don't think he's a Chris Paul type player that can play to the age that as the age of right now. But I wouldn't waste any money. I would go with Fred VanVleet and just keep it moving. Chuck asked when the NBA finals would start. I mean, when the NBA would start. That's a great question.
I thought it was Christmas. I thought they were starting on Christmas.
It's gonna be a second or third week, and I think it was proposed the second or third week of And Sharon just said, I think it is proposed to be the second or third week of January.
Mm.
All right, so what they gonna do for what I want to know is what they're gonna do for the All-Star game. That's what I always want to know.
I don't know. They can take the All-Star game away. Just give me a dunk contest and a 3-point contest, and then we keep it moving.
I just don't want to see Dwight Howard there no more.
Why you hating on Dwight? Why y'all hate on Dwight so much, man? What do you do to y'all?
He don't do nothing.
I mean, like, what do you want from the guy? Like, what do you want from the guy, man?
I wanted the same energy that he brought this year that he did for the past, I don't know, 10 years.
What do you want from the guy? The past 10 years, the guy was averaging a double-double every single year, right?
Look, he went to Atlanta, did not do nothing. He went to wait a minute. He went to another team, did not do nothing. He went to another team, did not do nothing. Oh, I might as well go to the Lakers. Maybe I did just ride LeBron and coattail and get to the championship. Oh, by the way, don't do nothing but win a ring.
Hey, Ron, let me give you the stats from the last 10 years.
I don't think Chuck Thomas. I don't think it's going to be well. It might be a short. It might be a 60-game season.
It might be a shortened season. I think it will be. Ron, let me give you the stats for the last 10 years, though. I want to give you the stats.
I thought they were supposed to go to Cleveland. Sharon, they going to Washington? I thought they was going to Cleveland.
So look. Ron, 2010, because the last 10 years, 2010 he was still in Orlando. That was his great season. He had 22 and 14. He was still in Orlando again. He had 20 and 14. On the Lakers, he had 17 and 12. On Houston, he had 18 and 12. On Houston, he had 16 and 10. On Houston, his last season, when we played like 50 games, he had 14 and 11. Atlanta, he averaged 13 and 12. Charlotte, he averaged 16 and 12. And Washington, he was averaging 20 and 9, but they only played 9 games. And this year, he averaged 7 and 7 off the bench. For you to say he didn't do nothing, that's a lot of double doubles I see. That's a lot of double doubles I see, right? I don't know where.
So we give people championships off a double double now.
You think everything off a championship?
We give people rewards off of double doubles.
It's not about getting a double double or anything. He was a huge contributor on all those teams, regardless of what you say or not.
We give people. So, Dennis,
are we just basing everything off rings? If that's the case, then
yes. Okay, that's what we do now.
So are you gonna put Charles Barkley in the same context you put Dwight Howard in?
Who?
Charles Barkley, is he in the same context that we put Dwight Howard?
Yes.
Okay, so Allen Iverson too, correct?
Yes.
So they all
he did not get no ring.
They all bums to you, huh? Because they don't got a ring.
No, I did not say that. You putting words in my mouth now.
Hey, hold on, what are you saying then? Explain.
I did not say that.
Okay.
I did not say that.
All right, what are you explaining? I mean, what are you saying there? Explain.
What I'm saying is we look at people that got more than one ring or got a ring, then we look at people that don't got one. You know it and I know it.
But he has a ring now.
Yeah, now.
I mean, but he has a ring now. We're going to go to the next topic. He has a ring. We're going to transition to the NFL. Man, cover some of these games. Ronnie has a ring, man. Give me your ring. First game I'm going to talk about since we have.
Oh, you was talking to Ron. Oh, all right.
First game we're going to talk about, I'm sorry, is
Put that back up there, please.
Oh, okay. Ron, go ahead. Give your spiel. What's your take on the fire, Ron? I know you're happy, obviously. We can see you doing the little celebratory hands.
Hey, can we pop bottles? Can we pop bottles, please?
You can pop bottles. We can't pop no bottles.
Yeah, I say you can though. Yeah.
Because this should have happened last year, to be honest with y'all. Because he gave up the defensive spot to Raheem Morris last year. And we win 6-2 in the second half of the season last year. So if something working, why you gonna mess it up again? He put his hand back in the cookie jar this year, and now he's 0-5. So it cannot happen to a better dude.
So, do we think he's gonna get another job somewhere else?
He's gonna get another job, yeah. But he need to take time out for like a season or two.
Probably will. I mean, he probably will. I doubt that he doesn't take time off for a little while. But
Will said this was supposed to happen when they lost the Super Bowl.
well, he's not lying on that part, Ron.
Hey, I'm glad that y'all just don't know how happy I am. This man gone.
It all depends on who y'all get for y'all next coach.
And Chuck said he'll be a defensive coordinator somewhere. I agree.
Might not be
100%.
smiling too much.
But
Right.
the GM part,
Y'all gonna hurt Adam Gates once he gets fired from the Jets.
no. Somebody told me we thinking about getting Lewis ready for the GM.
I think that's a great idea.
I think that's a great idea.
And we talking to him right now. So
I think that's a great idea. I would like that for you guys. But since we're talking about you, we're going to talk about the game that where he got fired at the Panthers and the Falcons. You guys been impressed with Teddy Bridgewater? He does have a dream.
look, I give that man props. They should never let him go from Minnesota. But he with Carolina. He doing his thing. And the way my defense is so bad now, we done made every defense look like Joe Montana. I mean, every quarterback look like Joe Montana.
So I think that Teddy has played a stretch of bad teams, which is why he's been looking pretty good. He's played the Chargers. They're not bad, but they're not great. He's played the Cardinals. Their defense sucks. And I am going to talk about Isaiah Simmons later when we get to the to the Cardinals. And then played the Falcons. He played 3 bad defenses to me. And the Chargers defense is not bad. He actually beat them. I'm not going to say. He's played 2 bad defenses in a row. He actually just beat the Chargers, though. But, I mean, I do think he has been playing pretty good. But I'm not overly, like I said, I'm not overly impressed by the guy. I'm not going to sit here and just say, I'm going to say the parades are out and they're going to go to the playoffs and they're going to look great.
They got a good chance to go to the playoffs this year.
They do because they do. They could.
They 2 gloves in them.
Yeah, they do got a good chance.
That's because that coach and then coached them up over there. Matt Rule.
Hey, Matt. I mean, like I said, I love Matt Rule, man.
Matt Rule. Shout out to Temple Tough, baby.
They got a good chance to go to the playoffs.
And the crazy thing is, I don't even know who played for their defense. That's the crazy thing about it.
And I know they got my boy Dante. What's his name? Dante Robinson? No. What's Dante Jackson? Dante Jackson, a cornerback. He's pretty good. But
they got some pit bulls on that defense. I would say that
they just play hard.
They play hard.
They're playing hard.
Yeah. Which I mean, that's the mentality you got to play with. You got to play hard. Like I said, though, I think Teddy too, because they do got a good chance to go to win that division. To be quite honest with you. So I think it might end up being between, because I don't think the Saints are gonna. I don't think the Saints are gonna end up winning the division. I doubt they make the playoffs this year. I'm not sold on them.
I think it might be between Tampa Bay and Carolina win the division.
Hey, who's y'all? Hey, Ron, who's y'all interim head coach right now?
Raheem Morris.
Raheem Morris? Hey, wait. Wasn't that a player?
Yeah, I would say it sounds like a player. No, that's Raheem Mostert, bro.
No. Raheem Morris used to play.
Did he?
Somebody in the comments let me know Raheem Morris used to play.
So I think it's gonna be Carolina and Tampa Bay.
Yeah. Will said they winning without CMC. That speaks volume. I agree. When CMC comes back, that's gonna help them a lot too. Definitely agree on that. Going to our next game, let's go to the Rams and the football team. I keep wanting to call them their old name, but the Rams and the football team. Only reason I'm going to this game because I'm gonna keep laughing that Dwayne Haskins got benched and then they put Kyle Allen in and they thought he was actually going to succeed in that offense. I guess no one listens to me and Dennis that he has no weapons over there to win or to succeed in the offense.
Unless they want to start singing gospel songs. No weapon formed against me shall prosper.
I don't know what is going on in people's heads who think that these guys have any type weapon on that offense except for Terry McLaurin.
Then now they about to start with the glorified game manager of all time.
The glorified game manager of all time.
Number one,
Alex Smith.
Glorified game manager.
I want to say this. Do y'all think Washington will trade their quarterback?
I hope they do.
I
want them to, but I don't think they will. Can I say that offensive line looked like crap yesterday too? Also,
I think they should trade him though.
I would love to have him in Atlanta.
I saw something about you guys trying to get him actually, which is funny.
I would love to see him go to the Colts.
I would love to see him in Atlanta. I would
love to see him in Atlanta too. Two offensive, two wide receiver weapons, and I think Todd Gurley has actually been producing this season to an extent. I would love to see him with Atlanta too.
If you watch the news thing today, Arthur Blank don't think Matt Ryan is the quarterback for the future.
I wouldn't either. He is kind of old. He's a little older. I wouldn't say he's a quarterback for the future.
He took over for John Gruden when he was fired.
That's what it was.
Okay. I thought he was a player back in the day. I thought it was.
One thing to say is that offensive line crumbled yesterday, though. They got the boys killed. Aaron Donald had 4 sacks alone. I think they had a total of 8. Troy Reader had like 3. I don't remember who had the last one, but that offensive line crumbled, though. But you saw how great Aaron Donald was yesterday. He was literally sliding inside and out, and he was going against one of the best interior guards, too.
That boy top 5 is guard.
I was about to say he was destroying Brandon Shreve. I don't know if I'm saying his last name right, but I know his first name.
He do that to everybody.
No, he don't.
He destroy people.
No, he don't.
Some people he don't. Some people most people he do. Let me say that. Let's say about 29 teams he do. He struggles against the Eagles. I don't know. He struggles against the Eagles.
We can't talk about the Eagles.
I know you got to bet against it. You can't talk about it because they lost, but he does struggle against the Eagles, which is funny. But Aaron Donald literally destroyed that team yesterday. That defensive line looked big. What's your guys' take on the Rams this year? You think they got a chance to make a playoff run? I think they're going to get in the playoffs. You think they have a chance to get in the playoff run?
No.
Why not?
I think Seattle got that thing on lockdown.
That's an extra wild card spot. That's all.
I don't think the Rams ready for Seattle.
I think they are. I kind of think they are. The reason why is because they know how to control the ball. And that's really the only reason why. If you know how to control the ball and you're not going to turn the ball over, which they barely do because they run a high school offense. And when I mean high school, they run a high school offense.
I said that.
Of course.
Hey, Will LeBombard, you got to stop, Will LeBombard.
Hey, hold on, wait now. Look, Will, I don't know if he called him average, but he said he didn't win in big games. It technically doesn't win in big games, though. He's not average, though. He's not average. I would never in my life say Lamar Jackson's average.
Average? How you average?
But I think the Rams have a chance to win that division. I think they definitely will make a playoff run this year. Like I said, they run this little nasty playoff offense and it works. But hey, as long as the defense is holding up and the offense is holding up, you can't complain about it, right?
If you want to say 15% or more.
Can't complain about it. I'm going to have to agree.
Browns coach, Baker Mayfield.
That was a good game.
Was.
But again, Baker, touchdown maker.
Ooh. Are we saying that he turned it around? Is this
what I've been talking about, but ain't nobody want to listen to me.
It's too soon. It's too soon.
It's not too soon.
I don't think it's too soon.
This is exactly why you couldn't have Freddie Kitchens as a head coach, and this is why, as a GM, what you call him got fired.
Who?
His name, Glenn Dorsey. Is his name Glenn Dorsey?
He stepped down.
He stepped down. Yeah, but I know you're talking about.
You know he got fired.
What?
They just tried to
Yeah,
like
right. I'll say he probably got fired though, Ron. Like,
Hey, he might, but he brought in talent.
he did bring him. That's why I think he's a good GM.
Right.
I just think he picked the wrong coach for the wrong team. That's all.
Right. So
If he would have picked Freddie Kitchens, but Freddie Kitchens had that black cloud over him. So it's like, I think Freddie Kitchens deserved the job, and you probably would have got this Browns last year.
right.
you probably have, for sure. I'm just happy to see my boy Odell doing good again. I'm happy to see Odell doing good again.
And it looks like he's having fun. That's the thing about it.
It does look like he's having fun. He hasn't had really, truly fun for a while. You can tell he hasn't even.
Well, that catch he made yesterday, oh my God.
Like, we haven't seen a Odell having fun, I think, for the last 4 years, I would say. 3. I would say at least the last 3 years. And I feel like he's actually having fun over there, which I think is a big thing for him. I feel like if he's having fun, he's going to play good. Because nobody wants to go out there and just be a business. I mean, obviously, it's a business trip every week, but you got to have fun, though. You got to be able to go out there and have fun, I feel like. So I feel like this Odell that we're seeing is the Odell you'll see for the rest of the season. I'm overly impressed with this team. That division's tough. That AFC North is back to the AFC North. It's supposed to be.
That's what I was going to say. Can they keep this up, playing the division team, the Baltimore and the Pittsburgh Steelers, all them?
They play the Steelers next week. So we'll see. I mean, we got a 5-0 team versus a 4-1 team. We'll see. I said that the Browns are going to make the playoffs at the beginning of the season.
They're going to beat the Steelers. The Steelers secondary is weak as hell.
They are.
The Steelers secondary is weak as hell. You can ask Steelers fans. The Steelers secondary is weak as hell. They're going to beat the Steelers.
So one thing that's going to have to happen is that the way the Steelers are going to win this game, they got to get pressure. But Browns' offensive line has been holding up, though. Been holding up pretty well. But they're going to have to get pressure, though, on Baker in order to rattle him a little. Because if not, if they give him time to sit back there and pick that defense apart, then he will. But it looks like that team over there, that Browns team is just having fun in general. Like, as a whole entire team, they're having fun. Myles Garrett's playing Myles Garrett football. We know what he does when he's not hitting people on the head with helmets. The guy's still I think he's the best defensive in the league.
Oh, man. This time he get to sack Big Ben?
Yeah.
Where they playing at, too? Somebody let me know where they playing at.
I think they're playing in Cleveland.
He gets to sack Big Ben, man. He gets to hit. Look, he might hit him with a helmet too. Look, you never know how he feeling. Look, he feeling. What my boy AB say? He's feeling dangerous. He's feeling dangerous.
We call him Mr. Two-Piece.
Hey, he giving people, I guess. Like I said, Myles Garrett is definitely the best defensive in the league, and I'm not counting Aaron Donald. Like I said, I mean, Aaron Donald's a hybrid. He's the best defensive player. But Myles Garrett's going to have a big game, though. Absolutely. He's playing against a good tackle, though, and Andre Villanueva, I think his name is. But it'd be fun to watch.
No, I don't think Andre Villanueva made it back from the last game.
Did he not?
No.
All right. Let's Sharon has to talk about the Steelers Eagles game. I know, Dennis, you can't talk about it, so I'm not going to put you through the pain, man.
You go ahead and talk about it. I'll just talk about the Steelers. Go ahead.
All right. Well, Chase Claypool was ridiculous.
A beast.
I'll put it like that. The guy was over there murdering your secondary. Like, I mean, complete murdering that secondary. I don't know what was going on. But what I will say is this, and I'm pretty sure I was high on him. Dennis, I don't know if you were. I know Marcus was. I don't know if you were. But I said that somebody's going to take a chance on him. And they're going to turn him into a DK Metcalf because, once again, you didn't know that because DK still only runs one route. He runs a slant. He runs one slant per game, and it's
y'all
ugly.
be hating on DK Metcalf with this route killer.
No, it's not me hating. It's not me. It's not me. It's not me hating. It's not me hating.
Yeah,
what did they say?
You and Jared be hating DK Metcalf. Like, you have got to put some respect on that name. If you don't. Like when Des Bryant was down to just running one route, motherfuckers should just play a certain position on him and shut him down.
Once again, I'm not taking any credit.
If the man run one route, all defensive coordinators should know that's all you need to do.
And once again, they can't stop it. I'm not taking any credit away from the guy because I love DK and I think he's great. I was one of the people that said he was going to be good. But it still does not change the fact that he only runs run route. That's not going to change the fact that
They said that at Indiana at the combine.
I mean, that's not gonna. It's not going to take away the statement that I said that he runs one route. Just like, I mean, hell, I think Michael Thomas has 3 routes in his arsenal: slant, curl, and in route, and maybe 1 out route. I mean, it's not going to take away that fact. Chase Claypool has 1 route. That's why
Michael Thomas can run every route tree.
No. Obviously, I didn't mean to say Chase. No, Chase does. You said who does?
I was saying Michael Thomas can run every route in the route tree.
Can run every route in the route tree, but he only see him run 4.
Yeah,
but yeah,
I think that's the play calling.
Yeah, it is. I agree with you 100%. But he can run every route in the route tree. Yes, I've seen him do it at Ohio State. I've seen him do it in the NFL. But that's the reason why when they got in that fight, he called him slant boy. Michael Jenkins called him slant boy. And he got upset and punched him.
I think Claypool got better hands than DK Metcalf.
Ooh.
I'm gonna have to say that.
I think he does.
The bull. Not only do he got better hands, he got that toe tapping shit down pat too.
He does.
Even though they called it back, he got that toe tapping shit down pat.
He definitely does. I agree 100%. I like Claypool, man. I really like. Which means I like Claypool a lot. I think he's really good. I mean, I'm glad that. I mean, once again, I said he was going to be good. So once again, one of my predictions going well. But I know you want to talk about the Steelers. Go ahead.
Yeah, the Steelers defensive line dangerous. Linebackers came to play. Secondary is trash. O-line did pretty good. I think Big Ben, if you keep him in the game, he's gonna find a way to win it. He's not gonna really do anything too spectacular to you, but if you keep him in the game, like I said, he will find a way to win it. Their running game was really just subpar. Nothing special to me.
Well, their running game isn't that good though right now. I mean, it's lackluster to me.
You know what? Hold on. Let me just say this. All right, maybe this boy Justin Herbert is
You saw that, right?
You saw
that, right?
I had to look at that again. Like, oh wait, did he just?
Yeah.
Here's the most impressive thing about this too. I want to tell you this is the most impressive thing. He has got obliterated 3 times in a row by sacks. Like he's been getting ate up by sacks, and he's still making these throws. That's what makes it even more impressive that he's not fazed by the sacks and everything. And I've seen him throw picks, and he's still fine. Like a touchdown too, right there alone. Hey, this guy Justin Herbert's pretty good, man. He's pretty good.
And he just gonna get better with time.
He is. Once again, I apologize, Justin Herbert. I apologize to the Oregon. I apologize. You got one over on me. You figured me out. I'm not a hater of Oregon, but I mean, you guys.
What do you think about the Giants and the Cowboys?
Going to Cowboys? Yeah, we can go ahead and go to that one. It was good to see that Daniel Jones finally going to jump out to the lead and have a good game. I guess. I mean, he looked good for a little while. Throw some flashes. I
think maybe not this year, maybe next year they might win that division.
The Giants?
Yeah. They got something special there. Their head coach, he coached with passion. And
you talking about Joe Judge?
Yeah, we don't hardly see that from a lot of coaches these days.
I'm not sold on Daniel Jones, so I think they're going to end up drafting a quarterback this year if they get the number 1 pick.
No, I don't think they're going to draft a quarterback. I think they need another offensive lineman.
I think that we get another O-line.
I'm not sold on the guy. I'm not sold on the guy yet for me to say that they can be big. And also, true, as much as I love Saquon, I just don't know how he's going to come back.
They drafted a running back in the 2nd round.
Because the guy keeps getting injured, and which is crazy. I mean, he had injury problems in college, but it was never to this extent. But like, he keeps getting injured though too.
Can we say a lot of these players getting injured because it was no preseason?
I mean, yes, I would say a good majority of it, but Saquon was getting injured last season too, though. Also, I think the guy just might be a little injury prone, but that goes to the fact that at Penn State in college they did run him a lot, and this was why I think Leonard Fournette gets hurt a lot also because they ran at LSU. They ran Leonard Fournette 30 to 40 times a game.
He ain't getting ran down. I can tell you that.
No, he's not.
He's saving them legs for him now.
Yeah, but I'm saying like a lot of these college running backs when they're coming out, a lot of the times their players are getting ran. I mean, they're getting ran down because they're running the ball 30 to 40 times to 20
Hey,
times.
Will Lombard said Daniel Jones is on the hot seat. You got it twisted. I tell you, you know what? I was gonna say this for Talk You Is Tuesday, but I'm gonna say it now. I tell you one thing: we about to find out who the Cowboys really is.
Oh, you're gonna see. I was gonna talk. Look, I'm gonna talk about the Cowboys, but look,
we about to find out who the Cowboys really is. You ain't want to pay Dak. You thought it was cool. Okay.
First thing first, Dak, get well soon, brother.
Get well soon, good brother.
Hate to see it. I hate to see it, but I get to test my theory out now. And I've been waiting to test my theory out for a little while since he got signed there. I think Andy Dalton's going to win this division. He's going to take them to the playoffs. Like I said, he was. I actually thought Dak was going to get benched later on in the season anyway. But it's unfortunate it had happened in these circumstances. But I absolutely think that Andy Dalton is going to take them to the playoffs. I think.
You believe that Andy Dalton is going to do good?
You know the reason why? You know the reason why? You know the reason why? Here's the reason why. Here's the reason why. What you just saw was the winning formula yesterday. What I've been telling people for the last, a year or so, maybe a year and a half, when they started giving Dak the reign to throw the ball, free reign 30 to 40 times a game. No, the formula to win the game is give Zeke the ball at least 20 to 25 times a game and let him get his yards and manage the clock. And then you let Andy Dalton or Dak Prescott throw the ball about 20 to 25 times to let them take the top off the defense. Mm-hmm. This is the winning formula. And this is what's going to happen at the end of the day. The problem is what they would do multiple times every single year is they'll let Dak throw the ball and they'll get 3 and outs and the opposing team would score. And they'll just keep scoring. And then they get to the point where you can't even run the ball anymore. You have to pass it. And at that point, you see Dak throwing those picks. And you see him throwing for those yards and stuff, but it's to the point where it's like, why are we even doing this? They don't have to be in that situation. You have a top 3 running back. Use your top 3 running back. Use your offensive line. Zeke ran the ball 20 times that game. I think he has a win. They have a winning record whenever he runs the ball 20 times. I'm always positive, especially this year. They need to run the ball, and that's the winning record. I think Andy Dalton is going to be a game manager, and that's all they need him to do. He can make the throws. He can make the passes. He can make them. It's never been a case that he couldn't. He actually has an offensive line and weapons. I think.
Let me stop you right there. He does not have an offensive line.
He has a decent enough offensive line. Let me say that.
No, he don't. He's down He's down 2 tackles. Both his tackles is out for the season.
He has a decent enough.
Zach Martin. That's all he got.
That's right. That's all they need him to have for right now.
That's why the running game ain't gonna do nothing.
The running game is going to do
That's
stuff.
why you about to see how good Zeke is without Dak. See, everybody kept saying, oh, we see Dak without Zeke, he's nothing. Oh, now we about to see Zeke without Dak. We want to see how that goes.
I guarantee.
Then I want to see how people talk about that bullshit. And see, what you're not going to do is you're not going to be talking about my boy Dakota Prescott like that. Now you're going to see he's been playing for y'all 4 years straight and you ain't want to pay him. Now you're going to see how much you're going to miss his ass.
This is a guarantee right here, Dennis. A guarantee. I'm giving you a guarantee right here. I don't make too many guarantees, but this is a guarantee right here that Zeke in these next couple of weeks will have 3 to 4 rushing. In these next 6 weeks, he have 3 to 4 rushing. 100-yard rushing games, and they'll win those games too. I'm saying they go 4-2 in these next 6 games. 4-2. That's a guarantee. And I'll give you their schedule for the next 6 games. They play the Cardinals next, Washington, Eagles, Steelers, Vikings, Washington again. So in these next 6 games, they're going 4-2. That's a guarantee. And Zeke is going to have over 100 yards in those games too. If he doesn't get 100 yards, it'll be a 90 with 2 touchdowns.
You know what they always say. What do you know? We know that Andy Dalton can't lead a team. We know that.
He can lead a regular season team. He can't lead them in the playoffs.
We know that Mike McCarthy isn't good once his star quarterback goes down. We know that. That's what we know.
I can't sit here and agree with you. I can't sit here and agree with you that say that he can't lead.
I could agree with that.
I can't agree with that. I think he can lead the team.
Every time that they go Andre the Torch Robinson. Every time that when he was in Green Bay, when Aaron Rodgers went down, he couldn't do nothing to fix it. Now
I was talking about Andy Dalton. I can't agree with you to say he can't lead a team in a regular season. He can lead a team in a regular season.
Andy Dalton's going to fold like a lawn chair.
No, he's not.
For the Cowboys.
I guarantee you he's not.
Okay.
It's a guarantee.
He's going to fold like a lawn chair for the Cowboys. And you know what Cowboy fans going to say? They're going to have that look on their face that time Tony Romo was out for the season and they was going through 4, 5, 6 different quarterbacks.
Here's the difference, though. Here's the difference. They didn't have an Andy Dalton that's been to the playoffs 4 times. They didn't have that on their team.
They had a Matt Castle.
No, they had a Kellen Moore on their team. You talking about where Romo went out? They had Kellen Moore.
And they had Brandon Wheaton. I remember the quarterbacks.
They had Kellen Moore too, which they started for like 3 games. Their offensive coordinator is one of the worst quarterbacks to come out of college that was actually supposed to be decent.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you right now, you're gonna see who the Cowboys are.
You want to make a bet for like I said, 4-2?
You know what? I'll pay for you in 6 weeks. I'll pay for your haircut.
Fair enough. I'll pay for yours. Yeah, I think that's fair enough. I want you to know my haircut is $35 though.
All right, well, so I'll give you 40. Put it like that.
Right.
40, it's a $40 bet.
That's a bet. Fair enough. All right. I can't wait till they go 4-2 and you see that boy Andy Dalton looking real nice.
And I always say that Kyler Murray gonna go through a slump, but I got Kyler Murray beating him this week.
Is that right? I feel like you got that out of spite though. It's okay.
Yeah, it is out of spite. It is. I'm mad at the Cowboys because they didn't sign Dak Prescott, and now he done broke his ankle. So now it's like he got to go through the Teddy Bridgewater treatment.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I am upset that they didn't sign him, but I am telling you that they are going to go forward too. I'm definitely upset that they didn't sign the guy because they did him wrong. And I mean, at the end of the day, they definitely did him wrong. You can't dispute that at all. But I can't sit here and say that then I don't feel like this team is going to win. I know this team's going to win. I know they're going to win the division now too.
They ain't winning the division.
Yeah, they are. They're winning the division, man. All right. I will go to like 2 more games on this because we still got a couple more topics. Raiders Chiefs. What was you guys' outlook on that game?
I picked the Raiders to win.
Did you?
Yeah, I told Donovan. I said Donovan, the Raiders gonna win. He wouldn't believe me.
Well, I was saying that
we're gonna get destroyed, man. I'm like, no, y'all gonna win because Patrick Mahomes hasn't been. Now, I'm not saying that he fell off a cliff. It's not what I'm saying. I'm saying he got paid and he ain't playing like the old Patty Mahomes. That's all I'm saying. I
think he's waiting for the playoffs too. I'm gonna be honest with you here.
And he might be, but all I'm saying is he got paid and he ain't playing like the old Patty Mahomes. That's all I'm saying.
I could agree with that. I guess I think he's waiting for the playoffs. That's the reason why.
Because you could, like in that New England game, I seen him throw 2 interceptions straight up, and boy dropped both of them.
Yeah.
In that New England game.
Yeah, I agree.
In the Baltimore game, even though everybody said he looked phenomenal, I seen a lot of flaws in his game in that one.
I see a couple. I say I've seen a lot of flaws. I think you're pushing it on that one, Dennis. Not a lot.
I seen a couple flaws in his game on that one. I seen a couple flaws in his game when he played against the Chargers. But then I sat there and
I've seen flaws when he played against the Chargers. I agree with you on that.
I said, you know what? That was a division game. Then I was like, hold up. The Raiders game is a division game. The Raiders might beat them this time.
Yeah. I mean, I told because Jared was saying that they shout out to Jared, but Jared was saying that they were going to be the only undefeated team. But I said they weren't going to undefeated. They were going to lose to a division team. I didn't know what team it was going to be, but I said they were going to lose to a divisional team. I was thinking it was going to be the Raiders.
You was thinking it was your Denver Broncos.
No, I thought it was going to be the Raiders or the Chargers, to be quite honest with you, because the Chargers almost beat them the first time, and I felt like the Raiders had the team to beat them. So I didn't know what team it was going to actually be. I don't think we're going to be anybody with Brett Rife in that quarterback. I'm going to be quite honest with you.
George.
Drew Lock come back next week.
George,
he does. Yeah.
Can I make you a deal, George?
What's the deal?
We trade y'all Matt Ryan.
No, I want Matt Ryan. Hello?
For 2 draft picks.
No, I don't want Matt Ryan.
You trust the quarterbacks?
I trust my quarterback more than Matt Ryan. Absolutely.
Hey, Dex Harris, man, and he He trying to get on the podcast with you tomorrow, Ron. He's an Atlanta Falcons fan. He said, I picked up Chase Claypool with my first pick in the Dynasty rookie draft, and I'm very high on him and Justin Jefferson.
If anybody knows me, they know I'm high on Justin Jefferson too. I love the guy.
He said, I think they both have better hands than DK Metcalf.
Well, tell him to send me a friend request on Facebook.
He already in. I done added him to your group chat.
He said he in there waiting for you, boy.
Slide somebody right in Ron's house. Ron don't pay attention to nothing.
Ron don't pay no attention.
Pay no attention, boy. You slide somebody right in his house. You already got a room in your crib. What? He's
in there waiting. He's sitting there waiting for you in your crib.
Right.
All right. So look, this is after week 5. Right side on the right side, that's pretenders. On the left side, that's contenders on that list. Do we agree with that list?
I don't think that the Chicago Bears are pretenders.
You don't think so?
No, I think the Chicago Bears might win their division. I really believe that.
You know what?
I don't think they're going to win the division.
It comes down to Chicago and Green Bay.
Yeah, of course.
Can we agree to that?
I think Green Bay loses.
I don't think they do.
I think the Bears beat Green Bay.
I think Green Bay is better. I don't like how people have not been talking about Aaron Rodgers in this MVP conversation because I actually think that it's between
he deserves to be in the MVP conversation.
I think Aaron Rodgers and the Packers are going to win that division. I think that team is. I mean, I don't think they're going to win in the playoffs because that's just not Aaron Rodgers' MO anymore. But I definitely they're going to win that division.
I don't think they're going to win the division, but I do think he's going to win in the playoffs because I think that defense is going to carry him through.
I think they're going to win one game in the playoffs, and that's it.
I don't think the Browns are pretenders either.
You know I love me some Lil Kim. Will you talking about?
That's what I say exactly. Will I'm glad you said it because I'm like somebody got to say it.
I think the Browns are contenders.
I think the Browns are too. I agree with that.
Only pretenders I see out there are the Rams.
The Rams are pretenders.
I think the Rams
are going to go to the playoffs, and they have the potential to win that division.
To be honest, we don't know what we're going to get from the 49ers.
Well, they suck. I mean, no. We know what we're going to get. We're saying what I've been saying for the last 3 to 4 years about Jimmy Garoppolo, that we see a glorified game manager that has 1 year under his belt. That was
he lost his starting spot.
They're injured.
$128 million.
Their defense is injured. Not their offense. Their offense is fine. Their defense is injured. That's the only thing that's injured.
Will said the Titans are pretenders. We'll find that out when tomorrow. We'll find it out tomorrow.
I don't think the Titans are pretenders. I think they're serious again. They run the same offense that the Rams run, a high school offense.
I think they got something to prove.
I think the only team that I think is actually a pretender is the Panthers. I think they're big pretenders. I think the Colts are pretenders just because of the simple fact that Phillip Rivers is their quarterback right now, and that guy just loves to throw picks to everybody else. I think the Saints are pretenders. I don't think they're a playoff team, and you're about to lose this game too.
If I'm the Colts, I make that trade with Washington. Look, I go get Dwayne Haskins. You don't believe in him? I do.
I've been saying about the Saints secondary. They garbage.
It was weak. I feel like a lot of people knew the secondary was weak. That's why they just challenge them every single week. One thing I will say though is too that they got Jacob Eason back there. I'm not a big fan of Jacob Eason, but they might want to go in. The coach might want to go and turn that wheel to Jacob because Phil Rivers just loves throwing picks now. He just loves them. He just flings the ball right to the opposite team.
My bad, never mind.
Yeah, I bet they got Jacob Eason.
A pick. Drew Brees.
He threw a pick?
Yep.
I didn't see it yet.
Yeah, mine's a little slow too.
Yeah, I see your TV ahead of mine. Relax, Ron. Let me see it at least.
Hey, it's not my fault.
It's your fault. All right. Turned out that's to win MVP. Let's just say he finishes the season with let's just say the guy finishes the season with 24 sacks, right?
Ouch.
Do we think he has a chance to win MVP, especially if they go to the playoffs?
Ooh.
To me, they got the win in the playoffs before he.
MVP's a regular season award. The MVP's a regular season award. They don't got to win the playoffs. They just
Well, I still say the Russell Wilson.
I say Aaron Donald. I say Aaron Donald.
Let's just say they go to the playoffs. They win the division, so that means they beat out Russell Wilson and them. Oh, that's a touchdown. Oh, he has the one. We so far behind. I'm so far behind, but I think he can get the MVP this year. Absolutely. I think it's possible. I think he has 9 sacks right now. He's leading the league in sacks. I think he has 9.
That's close. That is close.
It is very. What a bad pass. One thing you're seeing from Drew Brees right now too is that he relies on one wide receiver to get open. This is one thing you're seeing. I mean, I wouldn't have suspended Michael Thomas this game. You kind of needed him. He's relying literally on one wide receiver right now.
I think when I hear about stuff like that shouldn't even leave the locker room, I think that's a certain player about to get transferred out of there.
I mean, it might be Michael Thomas. I don't think just because of the simple fact that I know Michael Thomas's attitude. I know he has a little bit of attitude problem. He might be on his way.
A little bit.
It's a little bit, but I mean,
I ain't never hear nothing bad about Michael Thomas.
A little bit.
He has an attitude problem. You just won't hear about it, but he has an attitude problem, unfortunately.
Yeah. Nah.
Can't guard Mike.
No, let's just say deep.
Because he is really unguardable. That's what you're willing to deal with. All right. We talk about Chase. Oh, who we think Alex Smith going to win comeback player of the year? I definitely don't. I think the guy's going to get destroyed in there. I wouldn't even play him.
Hell no.
To be honest, I would play the rookie. I would put the rookie back in there.
He ain't no rookie. This is second year.
But second year, I would put him back in there. I mean, let him take his lumps. That's part of football.
That's what you were supposed to do, but it is what it is.
You got to make a quarterback take their lumps. So they understand, look, I need to get rid of this ball right now in 1.5 seconds or 5 seconds. Yes or no?
No, I agree. Absolutely. I mean, he has to. I mean, but they're not going to give the guy a chance. So that's why I want him to get traded. They're going to end up Alex Smith.
6'8". Damn.
I would love to get him on my team.
I know you on your team, man. We know.
I would love that.
You want everybody on your team.
Right.
Dennis, we can't talk about your team, player.
We were just talking about the rookie wide receivers. Ooh, good. Touchdown. Hunter Henry.
He's showing up. He's showing up.
That was nasty. Who do you guys think is the best wide receiver? We've seen Chase Claypool. We've seen Justin Jefferson, Jerry Jeudy, Brandon Ayuk, and then CeeDee Lamb, obviously. It's between those 5. Who do we think is the best so far?
I hate to say this. The CeeDee Lamb.
As of right now, I'm about to say Justin Jefferson is actually showing out right now.
If I was to give who I thought was in the top 3, just right now, who's been showing out, I'm gonna say J Jets, Justin Jefferson. I'll put Chase Claypool up there also, and I'll put CeeDee Lamb up there at 3. I will say this though, if Jerry Jeudy had the quarterbacks that they had, that he would probably be better than all of them. He has every intangible to be better than them, and when he's playing good with Brett Rypien right now, I mean,
I would try and give you a quarterback.
Who the hell is Brett Rypien? Who the hell is Brett Rypien? Like, truly, who the hell is this guy? No offense, Brett, but let's be honest here. Like, it is what it is, though. But we got Brett Rypien at quarterback, but Jerry Jeudy's still showing out. He's dropped. So, he said Jerry Jeudy drops too many. He has some growing pains with his drop. He hasn't dropped that many since the first week though. Once he had those 3-4 drops in crunch time, but it happens. He's a rookie. You're gonna go through some growing pains, but when he's playing, he's playing. He's one of the best route runners in the league already. He gets open. That's all you can ask for. He's there. Like I said, but we have Brett Ripon at quarterback, and I'm gonna keep asking, who the hell is Brett Ripon? Where did he go to college at, guys? Somebody tell me. Where's this guy from?
Hey, question: Is the Bills game official tomorrow?
I think it is.
I think it is.
Brett Ripon. I want to see where he went to court. Oh, he was a Boise State player. Well, who the hell is he?
That explains everything.
Mhm.
Oh, wait. No. I didn't hear about this damn Brett Ripon. All right.
It's like Tom Brady.
I guess so, but no, let's not say that. He's not going to be good, though. That's the only difference. So we're going to recap these games real quick. I know you two picked I picked Tennessee to win.
Yeah, I lost that one. I
lost that one, didn't I?
Georgia.
Volunteers.
Georgia.
Volunteers.
We don't want to sing Ray Charles, buddy. Relax. Georgia played a good game though, man. I expect them to. They got a tough matchup next week against Alabama, which we will predict next. So don't predict anything. What I want to be really keying on it, like I said, that LSU is going to struggle this year.
I thought Miami was going to have a better game, man. I
thought they were too. I had picked them to win, and I look stupid now, but it is what it is.
And I thought Virginia Tech was going to knock North Carolina off.
I'm going to say this.
I was surprised for
that Ole Miss game. That was a good game.
Oh, that was a great game.
That was a great game.
What it showed to me, though, is that Alabama's defense is still weak.
Yes.
Pretty weak.
And I'm going to say this. Georgia played Alabama this weekend. And I know the referee going to get involved, so Georgia's going to lose because every time we play Alabama, the referee get involved, and we end up losing. So
you guys are going to end up losing because of the referee. Like, let's not get that excuse already.
No, it's the truth. I will not lie to you, Chad.
No. We're not giving that excuse already. We're going to predict that game next. Florida lost to Texas A&M, which, I knew Texas A&M was going to beat somebody big this year. They had to, I felt like. Florida's offense looked good, but once again, we looked straight back at their defense. And like Jared's been saying, their defense is pretty weak, and you saw it. Like the defense for Florida is pretty weak. One thing I want to say is that I'm disappointed in Sam Ehlinger. I'm disappointed in Spencer Rattler. I think they're both trash.
Sam Ehlinger was balling.
The guy can't finish a game.
How did Tennessee do this weekend?
We know how they did. I'm not too critical on Sam, but like you can tell he's just a college quarterback. He's not an NFL quarterback.
I think he's a Texas quarterback. He reminds me a lot of Colt McCoy, be honest with you. I say he reminded me of a basic Texas quarterback. This is what Texas do. They spread it out, make the passes that they need to make. I think under the right, if somebody actually take a chance on him and teach him a few
things. You think he can actually be good under the right person?
Right. I think he could be good.
LSU, go Tigers. They suck this year, as I thought they were going to.
Yeah, we're going to beat them.
Yeah, I think you guys are going to beat them. But it's crazy that when you here's not to I don't want to be biased or anything, but this is what separates like an Alabama and Ohio State from LSU. When those two teams lose all their players, and even in Georgia, when those three teams lose all their players, they're still good the next year because their recruiting is really good. Mm-hmm. LSU lost all their players in the draft, and it's showing. Like these guys look pretty bad, like pretty bad. And I don't want to sound biased or anything because, once again, those three teams are just really good at it. They have people ready to come in. Like, for instance, if you look at Ohio State's wide receivers, they have like 6 to 7 wide receivers that are 5-star recruits ready to come in. You're going to have 3 drafts this year.
A couple of people opted out because of COVID.
Yeah, that's true. But it wasn't that many. The only person that opted out was not Stingley, but Jamar Chase. But I mean, to Jared's point,
that's a big difference, though.
It's a big point, but to Jared's point, because Jared's an LSU fan, he doesn't even think Jamar Chase that good. I'm not agreeing with that or not. But to his point, the LSU fan doesn't think Jamar Chase is good.
Yeah.
Well, he was right about Antoine Winfield Jr.
He was right about Antoine.
He was ready to give up the house for him and put him in Philadelphia.
He was.
I would.
All right. We're gonna predict this. Georgia, Alabama, who we going with?
I think Georgia could pull it off. Where is it at? Wait, where's it at?
It's in Bama.
Never mind.
We're not going to win.
If it was in Georgia, they'd have pulled it off. It's in Bama.
Look, like I just said, it will come down to the referee. If the referee called the game down the middle, we'd win. But 9 times out of 10, they will not do that.
I don't think it's gonna be anything with the refs. I think Alabama's is gonna outscore them.
No, I don't think that's gonna happen. I think it's gonna be a one possession game.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it could possibly. I still don't trust that quarterback over there, so I can't. I don't trust either one of the quarterbacks. I don't trust Mac. I don't trust Georgia's quarterback either, though.
Georgia's quarterback, he did good.
He did. I just still can't trust him, though. I just can't. I can't trust him yet.
I kind of liked how he played.
I liked how he played against Tennessee, but Tennessee disappointed.
I liked how he played in the second half, not the first half.
Yeah, in the first half.
I don't know what the hell they was doing, but the second half.
And that's what I told you this weekend, Dennis.
Yeah. The second half, they came back to play, but the first half, they was giving us the game the first half.
And so it was like.
So I'm going with Bama. Who you going with? You going with Georgia, Ron, or you going with Bama?
Ride it down with Georgia, Ron.
Ron, so you got to ride it down with Georgia.
I'm going with Georgia.
Ride it down.
I'm going with Georgia.
What about you? What about you, Dennis? Who you going with?
I want Bama to lose, so I'm going with Georgia.
All right.
I just want them, the referees, call it down the middle.
Oh yeah, that game on right now. The Braves.
Yeah, we're losing right now. It's 1-0. Braves are up right now. Donovan, I'm with Donovan. We'll see how we play. I still think my Dodgers are going to win, but the Rays are up 2-0 against the cheating Astros.
Y'all ain't got a bet on that.
No. I should have, but we'll see. I should have put it on there, but I didn't. But who you guys got winning these series? Obviously, the Rays are already up 2-0. I had the Rays winning already anyway to beat the Astros. I didn't think they were going to get to the World Series. I thought they were going to get to this point and lose. Dodgers and Braves, you guys got out of that.
Braves. And I don't even watch baseball.
What about you, Dennis?
I just y'all feeling.
I got the Phillies. I don't like neither one of y'all. So
they're not in there. You can't pick the Phillies.
Exactly. That's how I was going to go.
All right. Well, I got the Dodgers-Rays championship, though. That's what I got going to the championship. That's what we're having the World Series.
I don't know about that player.
This might be Donovan year, though. His Braves go to the championship, and the Lakers won the championship. This might be Donovan year.
I don't know, man. We'll see. I don't know.
This might be Donovan's year, man.
If Donovan had that much luck in a year, then I guess next year
that's a lot, boy. He could possibly go 2 for 2.
He might need to go play the numbers.
He might. If he go 2 for 2, he might need to go play the numbers.
He need to go play those.
He might need to. But look, I'm gonna go ahead and go to the closing thoughts. Ron, give me your closing thoughts, man. Anything over anything. I can care less what it is.
Thank God, Dan Quinn Jones and Thomas Demetriou. And y'all stay tuned for tomorrow for the Flying High podcast.
What time y'all coming on?
At 3 o'clock.
All right, 3 p.m. Eastern. Okay.
So stay tuned. It's going down.
Dennis, closing thoughts.
Closing thoughts. I want to say, make sure y'all tune in tomorrow to Talk Your Wiz Tuesday. I know it's going to be going on during the game, the Bills and Titans game. Hopefully, if we have a Bills and Titans game, but it should be going on around then. Like I said, I want to thank each and everybody for coming out listening. Each and every week we come to y'all each and every Monday. I think we got about a set time. I think we'll come on each and every Monday around 8:00.
Yep.
We got a set time, so we'll be here. Make sure y'all tune in. Thank y'all. Thank for everybody that's supporting. Thank y'all for everything. Rise up, sports family. The Vault is on you, Chad.
All right, closing thoughts real quick. My Buckeyes play in 2 weeks. I'm excited. I get to see my boy Justin Fields fling that rock. I can't wait. I know you guys can't wait either to see your future Heisman Trophy winner and your future national champion. I'm excited, though, for my Buckeyes to play. Shout out, like I said at the beginning of the show, to LeBron James, your Lord and basketball savior. As always, though, like I said, tune in. And like they said, tune in to Talk Your Ears, tune in to the Fly High podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in every single week. We really appreciate you guys. You guys make our day better, just like I hope we make you guys' days better. As that being said, we're signing off. Have a good one, guys.
God bless. Good night.